My name is Kelly Robinson. I'm the stage director for the Arizona Opera's production of the Mikado. I have a long history with the Mikado. I was a performer and performed in a Stratford Festival production that toured England and the States and Canada. We did over 1,000 performances. And I was a performer and the assistant choreographer and the assistant director, and that was coming on to 30 years ago. I think I still know almost every word. I mean, the Mikado is such a brilliant display of wordsmithing, and the verbal play is at the highest level. And so there's the sort of the gag lines of Pooh Bah when he's invited to be executed in the afternoon after lunch, says, "I don't want any lunch." There are often little moments like, "I see," or "I'll tell you," which seem like, what do I do with that? But if you think about those as status opportunities, I see. You know, suddenly there's a status exchange. I've just put you down. Or I'll tell you is another status opportunity, right? I'm playing low status to your high status, and so on. So you'll start to see that those sort of tricky moments where you sort of think, oh, I wish I didn't have to say that, is only because you haven't yet figured out what it's there for. What am I doing with that? These characters are real characters engaged in real activity. The plots are ridiculous, but so is life often. And in real life, we sometimes find ourselves engaged in activity that on reflection we would say, oh my God, I can't believe I did that. And really, it's the fun of seeing desperate people do desperate things, where the stakes are very high and where it's all absurd. And yet, it's understood as real.
My name is Anne-Carolyn Bird, and I'll be playing Yum Yum in the Arizona Opera's production of the Mikado. Yum Yum is very complex. Someone told me before I started working on the role, oh, she's just the ditzy blonde. And I was like, oh, well, okay, that'll be fine. But then when I started looking into the score, I realized she knows how to play a ditzy blonde, and maybe she's not the brightest, bulb in the house, but she has ideas and she has aspirations for herself, and I think she can be very conniving. Of course, as in many opera plots, the women don't have any power in the Mikado, but she finds her way to get what she wants in the end. If we think what we're doing is comedy, it's not going to be funny. We have to just, realistically and truly experience these, as Kelly says, absurd situations on stage, and then the fact that they are absurd is what's funny, not the way we act them. It's just, I love it. And this piece, Three Little Maids, has such intricate harmonies, and there's choreography that's going to be so fun. Since the production we're doing is a traditional one, I'm hoping we'll have some, fan dancing, and the music lends itself so perfectly to that. It's a wonderful escape from, it's a rough time right now, not just, there's the big picture rough time, and everyone has their own individual rough things that they're going through, and it's just a gift as an artist to be able to come to work every day and have some joy just thrust at you, and it's a gift to be able to give that to the audience. When they come, I hope that they'll enjoy a couple hours of just fun and, silliness.
One little maid is a bright young